Just a second. Very good. Now it is working. Let me send you the questions on the chat box. Everyone can see the questions. Now I'm gonna split you in a small rooms. When you're there, please choose a leader and introduce yourself, all right? If you have any problem, please hit the button and ask for help, and I will bring you come back to the main room. All right. And this. All right, guys, enjoy the conversation. Very good. I'm a little tired today. And all right, Fernandin, it's correct, your name?
Yeah, Fernandinho.
Fernandin. Could you please introduce yourself, my friend?
Oh, my friend, I'm living in Rio de Janeiro, small city called Nova Friburgo, region mountain. I'm 40 years old. I'm in public work. I work for Court of Justice, and but I born in Maceió, Alagoas, the biggest city around the world for me. I stopped learning English because I love it. In very beginning, I started learning about 8 months. I like so much this space. Space wonderful. Every single day, I meet interesting person. I made a new friend. It's wonderful, wonderful.
Very good. Mariana, could you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, of course. Nice to meet you. I'm Mariana. I'm 25 years old. I live in Peruíbe, São Paulo. I'm a Portuguese and English teacher, but my English is still in work in progress. So I'm going to be an au pair in USA. Next week, I'm going to there. So that's it.
You make me afraid right now.
Why?
Let me introduce myself. I'm Fabio. I'm 42 years old. I'm not a teacher. I'm just a student. I'm a volunteer here, and my English it's not so good as well, right? And Thaisa, could you please introduce yourself?
Yes, sure. So I'm Thaisa, I'm 26 years old, and I live in Brasilia, the capital, with my parents.
Oh, I'm sorry. The sound cut. Could you please repeat for me, please, the last sentence?
Yeah, sure. Okay. I live in Brasilia, the capital. I'm 16 years old. I'm here to practice my English and my pronunciation lately.
Very good. Crislana, could you please
Can you
introduce
hear
yourself?
me?
Yeah, I can.
Clearly?
It's nice to be here with you.
Hello guys, my name is Crislana. I'm 18, I'm from São João, Bahia, and I've been learning English since February, and now I'm practicing here at TNT, and I'm a Spanish host here as well.
Oh, very good. Very good. Your English is awesome. And Samara, could you please introduce yourself? All right, Samara. Just a second. Number 2. And Samara, we're number 2.
But I can't stay here as well. It's my internet was.
Don't worry about it, my friend. I think it's working. And Beatriz, could you please introduce yourself?
Yes, hello everyone. My name is Beatriz. I'm 26 years old. I was born and raised in São Paulo, but now I'm living in Stockholm and I work as a software developer. Yeah, I think it's that.
Very, very good, guys. And let's get started, all right? The question number 2. What are some common myths about introverts and extroverts? And let me see, Mariana.
Oh, I think how we can see on the video, it's all black and white, and it's not true. I don't know if I feel that I'm ambivert or extrovert, but sometimes I feel so tired with talk with someone, but usually I like, so I don't know. I think it's the most thing, the thing. This every situation is black and white. This is not true.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Someone else, would you like to add something else? And Fernandinho?
Just fair.
my wish is to call like Fernandinho.
Just fair. It's the better fair. Guy, it's curiously the question because it have some situation you identify the people like have this quality. For example, introvert. The people introverted is very calm, is very shy, a lot ashamed. For example, I'm very shy. But when I try speaking English, I needed to break my shy. I remember the first time when I tried speaking English, I sweated so much because I was afraid to make mistake. I was afraid to get stuck. I was afraid to have to joke another person. But guy, if you want so much something, you need to try for achieve your goals. It's part of process. All the line. When you if you want it, you can get it. It's fantastic. Extrovert, the people speak so very loud. It's smile all the time. It's normally the people get to be a leader. It's this, what can I say, this word, stigma of this word, introvert, introvert, extrovert. But
It's a harder word.
if you want to be something, you need to break the shine. You put the hate for, you put the face for hate.
What do you think, Krislana?
Oh my gosh. Some people say that extroverts are extrovert all the time, but this is not true because I'm an extrovert person, but I'm introverted as well. So sometimes I'm very happy in making jokes and playing with my friends, but sometimes I'm in my room doing my things alone. So some people say that, oh, if you are introverted, you are like this all the time, but it's not true.
Yeah. What do you think, Beatriz?
Yeah, sorry, I got the video in the middle, but I agree with Mariana Krislana about I think we are kind of both, because we are introverts and sometimes we can be extrovert and vice versa. And I read a good book called Quite the Power of Introverts in a World That Can Stop Talking. And I realized that there is a not signals, but this book explained it's okay that you are introvert person, but sometimes you are more extrovert and there is no problem with this. And yeah, I think it's a good book that to break some myths about introvert people.
Thaisa, what's your opinion?
In my opinion, the biggest myth about being introvert is when people say you're always quiet or you can't speak in public. Actually, as an introvert, I believe I can speak in public, but I prefer don't go for that, you know.
Me too.
Then
Me too.
I think
Me too.
it's just a personal choice. About being extrovert, I believe people think they are always outgoing. I don't think that way as well. They are not all the time talkative people. You know, sometimes they can get quiet as well. That's it.
Yeah, thank you for sharing with us. And let's see some questions. And these questions help us to identify and what I forget the word. What point of the spectrum we are, right? Because it's like a spectrum. Let me see. The question number 3. Do you prefer to spend time around others or by yourself? And Fernandine.
It depends, Fábio. It depends. Sometimes you need to close a lot of people. Sometimes you need to get alone. It's, for example, when you share about another person, some, for example, knowledge, it's wonderful way to get new knowledge, new thing, interesting. But when you feel necessary to reflect so much about something about your life. It's a very good you had for you private moment, okay, for you put your mind in balance. For me, I like my own moment. For example, I used to swim a lot. When I am swimming, my mind it's complete disconnect all the thing about my life, like my family life, my my job. Just I get in meditation because I can swim long distance about 3 hours swim, so it's a good time for me. When I finish my training, when I get out the water, I me feel complete relaxed. It's fantastic. But sometimes
Good.
you need to talk in group, share your opinion. Yeah, because human being it's animals, social animal.
I get it.
Mhm.
Krislana, what do you prefer?
This is difficult. But now I prefer stay alone, studying alone, because it's better for me because I have some problems with focus. So I prefer to stay alone, doing my things, because it's difficult to study in my neighborhood, because in Bahia, every neighborhood has a car playing a rocha. Every neighborhood. So it's very difficult. So I prefer to stay at my room doing my things, because it's, oh my gosh, it's very difficult to study in this neighborhood. But I like to stay with my friends playing as well. But yeah, I prefer to stay in my room.
You have a party every single day in your neighborhood.
Yeah, and in the weekend it starts at 7 a.m.
Oh gosh. Mariana, what do you prefer?
Oh, I think it depends. I love doing my things and spend time by myself, but I also love spend time with my friends and my family because I love to talk. So depends on my mood, you know. Like I said before, I think I'm the middle, so I like both things.
Ambivert, yeah?
Yeah, exactly.
Beatriz, what do you prefer?
Yeah, sometimes I like to spend time by myself, but another time I like to spend time with friends or know people. I feel that when I spend a lot of time with friends, sometimes I get a social hangover, and I need to spend more time by myself just to recover the energy. I don't know.
Yeah. It's a hard question because like both I need to be with myself sometimes, but I need to be around the other peoples as well. Thaisa, what do you prefer?
That depends on my mood. In general, I prefer to be surrounded by my friends, my family. However, sometimes I don't feel like seeing anyone, especially casual acquaintances. You know, once a while I prefer just to be by myself and watch movies and TV shows.
Yeah, usually I love so much when I have opportunity to receive relatives or some friends in my home, and because the pandemic, it's a long time that I don't do that, but it's one of the things that I might like. It's receive people in my home and make a wonderful barbecue, everyone together and talking a lot. It's I
Saturday, Sunday.
It's very good for me.
Beer.
Yeah. Number 4. It's an interesting question. When facing conflict or a difficult situation, how do you usually deal with it? Do you consider yourself an optimist or a pessimist person? And let me see. Let's get started with Thaisa.
Most of the time, I'm a kind of cynical. Then I usually think the worst, especially in difficult situations. I don't find any reason to be optimist.
Yeah,
That's it.
I get it. And you, Crislana?
Depends on the situation, but oh my gosh, I guess I'm optimist in the majority of the case that the things that I'm doing.
It's important to be an optimist, in my opinion. Mariana.
No, I think I'm optimist too. Sometimes it's hard to be that in this way, but I try to with the trick situations and the best way that I can in the moment. So I think that's it. I'm more optimistic than pessimist.
Calm down and a deep breath. It's important.
Yeah, I think when we deal with things in the hard way, you just be more stressed, and it's more difficult to get better results.
Yeah.
I think it's
Beatriz.
Yeah, I think most part of the time, I am a pessimist person, but depends on the context. I try to be an optimist, but when I'm facing a difficult situation, I talk with friends, my sister, my mom, and I try to think on another ways or different plans to deal with it. But yeah, I think in general is it.
Fernandinho.
Oh my God. For example, I'm not a query. I'm not a query. Normally, I face my conflict. I try solve because I don't believe in anything is impossible. But I know recognize when the problem it's got my hand. I need to looking for help. But normally I try resolve all the question. For example, optimist or pessimist, it's it's a balance because, for example, I believe a lot. I can handle about the several problem. It's get can can. I try most of time solve this question, but I'm not a query. It's for me. It's the word is very hard for me. Give up. It's for me. It's very complicated. I try, but I'm how can I say grumpy, teimoso.
Oh, I'm not sure.
I remember that. But
I'm gonna check it out this after this meeting. I need to know this word. Number 5. When you have a problem, How do you handle it? Do you try to solve it on your own? Or do you ask for help or advice? Mariana.
I usually try to solve by myself because I don't like bother other people with my problems, but sometimes it's impossible. So we need to know when you need to ask for help because it's super important have people for help us. But usually I try to deal with my things by myself.
And you, Crislana? By yourself, or you like to ask for some advice?
I guess I ask for some advice, or sometimes I think depends. But it's difficult to me to choose a thing. So I'm always ask my mom or my friends to advise me for something to help me with something.
Yeah, I would like to always decide by my own, by myself, but it's so hard for me. I don't know what's happening with me. And always I need to choose a decision, a small decision or a big decision. I always need some advice. I always need some opinion. And sometimes it's bother me a lot. Beatriz.
Yeah, I think I do the same, Mariana. I try to solve by my own, but if I can't, I ask for help or some advice for friends, coworkers, and so on.
Very good. Thaisa.
Well, nowadays I can tell you I ask more some advice for people to solve something. A few years ago, I used to do everything on my own. Then I was afraid of asking for some help because I was quite shy. Then I think I got over this problem. Then I can ask for assistance.
And in your opinion, what's the better thing to do in nowadays? Or it's like before when you decide everything by yourself, or right now when you make for on you're looking for some advice?
I think that depends. Sometimes the second one can be better. Also, a while the first one might be so much easier and better. It depends. You have to analyze specific situations.
Yeah, it's true. I agree with you. Very good. And Fernandine?
I almost went to the question in question, another question. But when I have a problem, I used to study a lot about before, né? Before I try to solve or fix something. Né? But when you can analyze very well the situation, you have a tool for try to solve the problem. But you have a situation you need to help, né? To loud help, né? Short help. I need your help. I need your help. It's for me. I'm not shy about this.
Yeah.
Because when I can handle about the problem, it's okay. But now I help. Help.
Let
I don't
me,
have problem.
very good, Fernandine. And let me see the um, question 6. And in your opinion, do you think it's easier to express yourself to others? For me, it's hard, always hard for me. And TNT have been helped me a lot in this kind of situation. And let me see. What about you, Krislana? You are a host, you know what the things working.
Oh my gosh, I'm a host, and every Thursday I am talking with the other people in my meetings, but it's so difficult to express yourself. I think you can speak about people better than about us. So oh my god, it's really difficult. I remember it was in an English meeting, and we needed to say three things good about us, but I was thinking a lot about these things about me to say to other people. So it's really difficult to express something about you, but at TNT now I can talk more easily with the other people in the meetings, but is difficult to say about you and express like your emotions and feelings.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. And Mariana.
Oh,
Mariana, you are a teacher. It's so easier for you because you're
No,
talking all day, right?
it's not. Yeah, I'm former as a teacher, but I'm not working as a teacher right now.
I got it.
We have a real estate agency, so I work with my father because I was preparing myself to go to USA.
Very good.
So my city is so small, so it's hard get jobs in my area. Yes, it's impressive because teacher is necessary in
Yeah.
every place, but that's the reality here. But I'm very good and talk about, I think, because I learned that with my mother. We used to talk about our feelings, the things we like, don't like. So I don't have problems with that now that I'm older, but when I was like a teenager, it was more difficult. But now I don't have problems with that. I like to tell the things that I don't like because it's easier deal with me in this way. I think so, you know, when you have a friend or some friend or a family, it's easier say what you don't like or you like for being a good and healthy relationship.
Right. You express yourself very good. Your English is awesome.
Oh, thank you
Congratulations.
so much.
And Beatriz, what about you?
Yeah, I think when I feel comfortable with someone, I can express myself easily. Otherwise, I think it's more difficult to express myself with a person that I'm not comfortable to speak my feelings, my worries, and so on.
And very good, Beatriz. Thaisa.
Yeah, as Beatriz said before, I believe you have to feel comfortable. I mean, feel confident and trust someone else. When you feel comfortable with opening up, you can easily express yourself.
What about you, Fernandinho?
Guy, I was already teach you about the subject math, statistics, chemistry. And sometimes I have I express very well, another person. But sometimes I have difficult because, guy, I'm a very old man. I'm very old man. But sometimes old man, not in sense you end up. It's not because all the old men have a soul full of the poetry, song, the rock and roll. We don't have space for stupidity. Né? So sometimes when the people get nearby me, it's sometimes it's complicated for me express for another person about I don't have a passion for stupidity. I don't have space because have something interesting for you do instead of you lose the time with spirit. Oh my gosh, this for me is very hard express another person. But when I was a teacher, math, you like math?
No, I don't like.
It's very complicated.
Yeah,
it's very
a little bit.
complicated to express for another person, understand you.
So everyone come back to the main room. And right now, I would like to know how was the conversation. Let me see. Monique, how was the conversation?
Was good. It's my first time in TNT, so
Oh,
I
very
like.
good. Welcome
so I like to
aboard.
be here.
I don't know what happened. I hope everything is okay. Go ahead, Monique.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure to be here with you.
Thank you.
And Monique, question number 10. Do you spend a lot of time visualizing situation and potential outcomes?
Yes, I prefer think about all the results that something will
The
happens.
outcomes? That
Yes,
the things
yes, the things happens and to deal better with this.
Very good. Welcome aboard. It's a pleasure to be here with you. And what about my friend Marcos Castro? How are you doing, man?
Hey, man, long time I don't see you.
Oh, it's a long time.
I'm great, and you?
He is my teacher. So, Marcos, about question number 9. Are you sensitive to the criticism of others? And do you tend to avoid conflict?
Can you repeat for me, please? The audio.
All right. Question number 9. Are you sensitive to the criticism of others? And do you tend to avoid conflict?
Oh, guys, I'm sensitive about the others. When I have a friend or someone that I like that have a problem, I try to help this person, and I also feel bad for this person. You know, I'm very sensitive about these questions, and also I prefer to avoid conflicts. But when this conflict involves someone that I like, I will not avoid it. I will try to help.
Very good. Hey, Ney, how was the conversation?
Oh, it was a good conversation, you know, talk about ourselves, you know, if you are an introvert or extrovert person. But for me, I am, like the video said, I am an introvert person, but I don't have this shyness. And yeah, it was a good topic, you know. And we discover, let me see, Samara, sometimes she cry and later she tried to resolve the problem that I have, you know. So yeah, it was a good chat, you know, with Gabriel, Luis,
Eh,
Marcos, and Samara. Thank you a lot.
It's kind of a step by step, you know. Step one, cry. Step two, solve the problem.
Yeah. First of all, she cried, and after she resolved the problem.
very good. Leandra, let me see. And about number 6, in your opinion, do you think it's easier to express yourself to others?
I was saying in my room that it's not that easy, but I'm working this. I think it's very human. You have a lack in the communication because when you're speaking using your experience, and the other people are understanding about their other experience. So we always you have like this glitch in the communication, and for me it's very hard to express, especially my emotions when it's not something who are rational, you know, when I'm just feeling. It's very hard to express that, but I'm working that. I'm therapy, so I need to speak about myself so much and speak
Very
about
good.
my feelings so much, so I'm getting better.
Good insights here. My friend Gabriel Lino, how are you doing, man? I would like to know about you, number 7. When you need to make an important decision, do you spend a lot of time thinking about, or you quickly make up your mind and move forward?
To be honest, I spend a lot of time thinking about the decision because I'm an insecure person, you know, and sometimes I don't know what to do, you know, so that's why it's really hard to make a decision for me.
Yeah, for me as well. What about you, Luis? Would you like to share your opinion about this question, please?
For me, it's a very difficult expression, my feelings. So it's very hard for me. Very difficult. The principle, I can think about something. I thinking about this all the time, all the day, until I don't know, resolver my problems. But I don't ask it to help. I don't ask it to help. I try resolve my problems alone.
Very good. Let me see. The Gabriel Vecchiato, my son, it's so serious today. How was the conversation, son?
That's good. So good.
So good. I can see. And Josuel, how was the conversation, my friend?
Very well with my and friends, my classmates, and we talk about yourself, myself, and how I solve my problem and the other people around me. I like it a lot.
Very good, very good. Gabriela Bonaldi. And let me see, number 3. And do you prefer to spend time around others or by yourself?
Well, depends. I like to spend a long time around my friends and my family. Unfortunately, because the pandemic time, I don't spend enough time to my friends, but I love to spend a long time with them. But I know it's necessary to spend time with myself too, to read some books, to stay quiet, and I don't know, see what it's not going on in my life. And yeah, I think the both is necessary, and I don't have preference about the both. I think this two option is good, and it's necessary to, well, you stay health with yourself and the other persons around you.
Yes, guys, when we talk about personality and we thinking a lot about ourselves, it's very important thing to have this kind of knowledge about ourselves. But we need to careful don't put a label, all right, in our own on in others. And now I would like to share with you a song and pay attention the letters, and it's a beautiful message in this song. Let me see.